Welcome to a very special episode of Meet the Penis. I'm Dr. Alfie, and today I'm getting a vasectomy. Now, to give you guys a little background, my wife and I have two beautiful children, my daughter Olivia, who's 3 years old, and my son Alfredito is about 18 months. And you can say we've probably been thinking about this for 18 months. And my wife and I always had planned to have two kids. The children are healthy, they're beautiful, they're everything we wanted them to be. So the discussion started about the vasectomy, and I was already gung-ho for it. So that wasn't much an issue. But this video, the reason for me sharing my experience is for patients, friends, other people who are in the same boat that have been thinking about it, but maybe they're a little timid or shy about the pain and all the different aspects of the procedure. So what better way to show everyone than having me do it myself? And myself, I mean my partner, Dr. Perito, will be performing the vasectomy while everyone else watches. Now, this really is meant for my brother-in-law, Manny, and guys like him. Because if I can do it, then you can do it. So let's go check it out.
We're here live. Can I say your name?
Yeah, you can say my name. I'm your favorite
With
person.
Alfie, my little brother's vasectomy. Can you believe this stuff? So, what you guys haven't seen is the local block that we do in the cord so that he doesn't vomit on me. Because when you're pulling on this stuff, it tends to get a little painful. Now, it doesn't mean you're not going to feel something when we give you a little bit of local anesthetic, but it really has made this a much easier procedure. When I had mine done, the hard part was the pulling, which I'm pulling on you right now. How you feel, right?
I feel great. I feel the
same. So we're using a technique. Right now, I'm just going to be giving some anesthetic. Okay, here's a little pinch, Alfie. Sorry, brother.
Well, didn't even feel it.
That's awesome.
So far, so good.
So there's a procedure that when I first got out of training, I read about the Chinese performing vasectomies in subways. And I was like, how the fuck are they doing that? Because the vasectomy in the U.S. at that time was not very fun. And I came to find out that they had these instruments that allowed them to do a no scalpel vasectomy technique. No scalpel. You hear that? We're going to use a scalpel because we can afford it. But they would take guys that were in line on their way to work because of their population control mantra that they had in their country, and they would give them a month salary if they got their vasectomy done. And then these guys would go off to work. And I was really impressed. But we didn't, this is how old I am, we didn't have trade with China back then. So it took 3 years to somehow smuggle these instruments in. And I was able to get these instruments, and they are game changers. This might hurt a little bit. They're absolute game changers. And it makes it a minimally invasive procedure. Our guys are able to work out the next day if they're comfortable, and most of them are. They're able to do everything except for have unprotected sex, which some crazy people do. But it's really made it a great form of sterilization, and it's you're a badass, Alfie, for doing this, because whatever you and your wife are using, you don't have to use anymore. And most of the stuff that you give to females is not good for their sex life, meaning oral contraceptives take away. One more. I don't want him to hurt at all. All I've been doing this whole time I'm talking is making sure that Alfie doesn't feel one thing. All right?
So far, we haven't. And I have to practice what I preach, right? You know, I have a lot of friends that didn't think they could do this, but look, I'm doing it. Haven't felt a thing. So far, so good. I think
we're gonna do this for Urofil, right?
Yeah.
You guys can inject me, and I'll be able to bust out. All right. So I'm gonna just test some waters, Alfie, and everybody's different. You know, you give a little bit of local anesthetic into the skin, and some guys, I got to add some more. Do not hesitate if you feel anything.
No problem.
We really haven't started the actual vasectomy. We'll know when we'll know when he's ready. So I got to test waters here. I got to make sure I'm not going to hurt him. You feeling it? You got to tell me.
No,
Okay,
I don't feel anything. No. I don't feel anything. I'm the I guess the pressure, not the pressure, like kind of you being there, but nothing, no pain.
Well,
nothing.
Hopefully this is the last time you have two guys holding your balls.
Hopefully.
First and last.
First and last.
I didn't say first. Nothing?
Nothing.
That's awesome. All I'm doing is testing waters. You got to make sure that when you really start this vasectomy. Now, we do it on two sides because I've heard of people, they'll do one incision, but they accidentally grab the same one twice. I just want to know that that's impossible. And then there's certain things that people do to cut corners, which we don't like to do because, Alfie, look at me. Feel that? Now we just started the vasectomy on this side.
There we go. Look.
Now we'll try to keep Brett's head out of here. He's got a big head.
Oh, yeah.
You a waterhead baby. That's right. You remember that, Steve Martin? I was born a waterhead baby. All right. So what we like to do is we like to take a segment of the vas as what you sure no pain, brother.
I swear nothing.
Okay.
I wish I had something to report. I'm not being tough or anything. This is how good you guys are.
What we want to do is we want to make sure. I know it's hard for you to get over there, brother. We like to make sure that this stuff can't grow back. If you don't believe in Darwinian theory, take a look at a vas deferens. When you cut it, it tries to grow back because it wants to continue to breed the species. And we're supposed to quote you, it used to be 1 in 700, 1 in 2,500. We've been doing this 25 years and we have yet to have it grow back because we do several different things. You're good, right?
No, I'm great. Yeah, I mean,
which includes taking a segment, it includes tying it off, and it includes burning it. So that way I know that Alfie's not going to come to me with a college tuition for one of his newer babies. He has 2 beautiful babies, which we celebrate daily.
Daily, okay? Correct. Yeah, I'm great.
You're a stud. We're keeping Brett's head out of this.
Brett's doing great.
He's doing squats. Alfie, you're a fucking stud. This is awesome.
Well, I told you it was tough. But it's not even being tough because I can't genuinely feel anything. So
remember, we have to get a nice piece to send to pathology so that we confirm that you are on your way to being infertile. Now, understand you got to have 20 ejaculatory events. Now, I'm going to write a very graphic prescription for his wife, suggesting ways of doing that. She's going to hate my guts.
Sorry, Katie.
Katie, we love you. So we just took out a segment. Now we're going to tie off the segments and then burn it. And then that way it's not going to ever grow back. Now, people always ask, well, what if I decided down the road I wanted to get a vas reversal? Where we do it, it's pretty easy to reverse. You have to understand, then you got to go to somebody that does nothing but that, and it's expensive. So don't include that in your, when you're making up, when you're making up your mind for this, understand that's like probably 8 to 10 grand that you're going to have to spend to get your vas reversed. Not, our guys, they got to think about it at least a month, make sure all the kids are healthy, make sure that, they really thought about it, because I just don't want you to turn around and waste your money. Well, not waste your money. Some people do it. Like who? Oh. All right, so this one's just about tied off. That one. Then we tie the other side. So from the click till right about now, that's it for this side. Yeah, yes, we got to do the other side. It's just a few minutes of your life where you're making a decision with your partner, or maybe not with a partner, that is, forever beneficial.
Yeah, we've been thinking about this.
Relatively painless. Relatively painless. Now, Alfie is an avid athlete. He should be able to go play lacrosse in a couple of days and should be able to resume normal sexual activity shortly at the same time. Normal, meaning protected until the 21st. We had a guy, I don't know about Alfie was around for this guy. This guy, 21, his 21st was there in 4 days. God bless him.
Oh, well.
And God bless whoever helped him out. That's it.
That's it. Hey.
What a stud. Ha! We're going to do the other side, but my head's going to get in the way.
See you later.
That was fun. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks, guys. All right. Just finished my vasectomy. Going to head home. Feel pretty good. Block's working. So I'll check in with you guys a little bit later.